The fight against deforestation and plastic pollution is an ongoing one, and community efforts are what make a difference. Carrageen. I am Nasima Khan, and this is POOLit Pod, a platform where we meet sustainable warriors from different walks of life and highlight the great work done by them to protect the planet Earth. In this episode, I am speaking to Surabhi Shah, who believes that hard work and equal opportunities are a wonderful combination for a successful life. She has a degree in Bachelor of Technology and worked for a multinational company for a few years. Surabhi joined her father in expanding the family business. The business and technical skills that she acquired in these years and her passion to follow her own heart impelled her to start her own company, Carrageen. Hi Surabhi, how are you?
Hi Nasima, I'm good.
Firstly, thank you so much for sparing some time and having this session with us. Welcome to POOLit Pod.
Thank you so much. It is completely my pleasure to be with you today and share my thoughts.
Welcome once again. It's our pleasure to have you on POOLit Pod, Surabhi. Surabhi, let's start with the very first question. That is, talk a bit about Carrageen.
Carrageen was founded by me in 2018. So it was my baby, and it is still. The word Carrageen came up as we wanted to create something eco-friendly, which can be used in every household, so that everyone can contribute towards a greener planet. That was the whole vision with which Carrageen was started. If we break the word Carragreen, it means carry greener products, that is carry eco-friendly products, and also care for a greener planet. So we truly believe that if each individual cares for a greener planet, it is in near 10 years that we can completely change the scenario and create a greener, healthier and cleaner planet Earth.
That's excellent. I hope in near future many of entrepreneurs like you come up with such idea to protect our planet, because it's the small efforts of everyone that contributes to the bigger goal. So, Rabi, if you can throw some light on your actual product, how it works, what are the services you have in under the umbrella of Carrageen, that would be great.
So, as I mentioned earlier, Carrageen is working with a mission and vision to create daily use products so that each individual can contribute towards an eco-friendly or a sustainable scenario of consumer products. So, under the umbrella of Carrageen, we majorly have two segments that we work on. One is stationery, and the other one is packaging. So in stationery, we have eco-friendly pencils, pens, seed paper diaries, seed paper calendars. So everything at Carrageen is made either out of recycled paper or we upcycle the paper. So let me tell you the difference between recycling and upcycling. Recycling is once the paper is used. When the trees are cut and the paper is made, that is called virgin paper. Once the paper is used once on the planet, and then you reuse it. So you recycle it. So you make pulp out of paper and again use that paper. So that avoids cutting of trees and you're just reusing the paper which was available. So that is recycling.
Right.
Upcycling is you use the paper raw. So for example, if it is a newspaper, you read the newspaper and the next day it is of no use.
True.
So you upcycle that paper at Carrageen and make pencils out of them. So there is no raw material process involved there. So there's no pulp made again. So that is called upcycling. So we also recycle paper in few cases and upcycle it. So that is one segment at Carrageen. And the other is packaging. Carrageen is working towards innovative packaging. As I can mention, carrot box. Generally, we pack the product and then the packaging is of no use.
Okay.
So we completely concentrate on that waste that a packaging box can make. So
Okay.
the eco-friendly packaging which is available at Carrageen, we are making innovative packaging.
All right.
So 80% of the packaging will be used to make something else which is useful. So for example, we have carrot box. So carrot box, 80% of use, at the 80% of carrot box is converted into plates and spoons, which can be used to eat the products which are inside the box.
Right.
So
Right.
these are the two verticals at Carrageen we are working on.
Amazing. I'm really amazed to know such creative works are done by such a young Indians out there. Now, instead of wasting it, we are reusing it and upcycling, as you mentioned in Carrageen. So kudos to you and your team. But that makes me think how the idea of Carrageen emerged. What made you come up with such a product or such a service at the first place?
So as a Indian or as a person who is too much concerned about the nature and the planet Earth, I always wanted to buy something which is eco-friendly or sustainable. When we see around, there was a lot of plastic being used. Everyone wanted to make that shift. But say before 5 years or 6 years, the scenario was completely different than it is now. That time the word eco-friendly product was completely synonym to costly or unavailable. So if someone wanted to use something eco-friendly, either they used to get it from outside India or from some high luxury shop. So eco-friendly was always tagged as either it is costly or it is unavailable to the normal consumer market. So that is how the idea of Carrageen started. That it was made for the people who wanted to shift to a sustainable lifestyle and make the products at an affordable cost which can be used in daily use. So the reason we started with pencil was it is used by every kid, every adult. So anyone who writes, they use a pen or a pencil. So that is how the seed of Carrageen had started in 2018.
Great, excellent. The beautiful work you and your team is doing to protect in our own way the planet Earth. And I'm sure as your business already thriving, it will reach to the greater heights and hopefully fulfill the mission and the vision that you and Carrageen has.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Surabhi, uh, I'm just curious to know now, mostly you are dealing with the waste newspapers. And so, from where you accumulate so much of outdated papers or not in used papers, do you have other channels from where you buy, or do you have a tie up with someone? If you can throw some light on that.
Yes, sure. So we have tied up with a few factories and newsprints. So that is how we are collecting the paper. So generally, any packaging industry produces a lot of waste in terms of cardboards or paper, and that waste is generally resold. So that is the concept which was happening till now. So that is where we collect the waste and then make the paper products that we need to. The seed paper, the only product in our whole range whose raw material is cotton. So the way the seed paper is made is you collect all the waste cotton rags and all the fabric industry. There's a lot of pure organic cotton which is wasted. So that is processed and then made into seed paper. And the rest we have factories from which we are procuring the waste and the recycled paper.
Recently, I have watched this episode on Shark Tank, and kudos again, congratulations that you got a deal with Shark Tank India. Throw some light on that financial support, how that helped in your business expansion, or how you're gonna use that deal in your business.
So firstly, it was a very, very happy moment for the team at Carrageen when we got selected for Shark Tank India because it was season 1 in India. And being an entrepreneur, I've always followed Shark Tank US to learn the basics and to understand how other entrepreneurs or big businesses work. So it was a very happy moment for us. Secondly, financially, yes, I completely agree that it will be a great boost for Carrageen. But we have always felt that the motivation and the network that we are building on our journey is really helping us become more confident in our products. So every entrepreneur loves the product they make. So there's no entrepreneur in the whole world will not like the product they are making. I believe you agree with that. But if we get
Absolutely.
external support, like we've got Shark Piyush Bansal from Lenskart, and
Okay.
we've got Mr. Anupam Mittal from Shadi.com. So
Okay.
such external supports from such big entrepreneurs, or say very successful people who have just transformed the Indian business scenario in their own ways,
Yeah.
we have increased the confidence in ourselves and our products. So that is a big boost we are getting because of Shark Tank. And financially, that definitely it will help us scale faster than the whole plan which was before. So say first we were going to reach somewhere in 10 years, probably through their support, their network and their finance will be there in 2 years. So that is
Okay.
how it is helping us.
So the support that you are getting now, whether it's financially or through their mentorship, it's gonna be used in the entire growth to boost the growth of your business, right?
Yes, surely. So they have been really helpful in advising us in the smaller nitty gritties to the development phase and the product. So it is being a really wonderful learning process.
Okay, understood. Surabhi, that takes me to my next question. What are the challenges you face on your day-to-day routine work? I'm sure being an entrepreneur, there are many challenges, but there's a few challenges that you think, oh, this is something that we do come across quite often.
So at Carrageen, there are two things which we strongly believe in. First is we have replaced the word challenges with either learnings or milestones. So that is the first thing we have done in our team. So any challenge that comes our way, we do not even address it as a challenge. We address it as a learning for the whole business and the team. So every day there are new learnings for sure. So one day there'll be some product which has to be maintained a proper quality, or someday there'll be a customer who will not be too happy with the product, or then someday there'll be a customer who will require something else than what we are providing. So every day is a learning for us. And the second thing we believe at Carrageen is how customer is God. So every management book tells us this, that customer is God. Any successful entrepreneur or any business will tell you this. But to maintain that every year and every day is what we are striving to do at Carrageen. So we place the customer at the top level. So all our teams are reaching, like trying to reach the goal to be more customer friendly. A user requirement team takes all the considerations of the customer, of what they need, how they need, and that is when we develop the product. So the challenges that you've asked are mostly on the customer requirement side, like understanding how the customer works. And initially, it was about the certifications and the government policies that we learned over the years, how it works, how to start a business, how to continue it, what are the different tasks involved. So all these were definitely learning throughout the process. And I will never say that I have faced all the challenges or completed all the learning, because every morning I get up, there's a new learning waiting.
I'm sure, and the way you are taking in your stride, that it's not challenges, it's learning. I'm quite inspired to hear that from a young entrepreneur like yours, and I'm sure such such challenges, hopefully with time it reduces, and you are, as you mentioned, with your learning you'll be more confident to overcome such teeny mini challenges of every day.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I hope they become true one day.
Hopefully, hopefully. So Ravi, we got to know now your products, the services that you do, why you do, how you do. But now, moving forward, what are your plans, future plans for your business?
So when we started in 2018, our target customer was we always want B2B. So So it was hotels, schools, conferences, different events that were happening, food industry. So that is how we started. So when we made Carrabox and Carraspoons, we were targeting the food industry. But now after Shark Tank and after a lot of customer feedback, the next shift which Carrageen is planning to move towards different consumer products for innovative packaging. So we won't stick to just food now. Food definitely will have many variants coming on, like not one shape or design. Lot of innovative packaging coming in the food industry by Carrageen. But we have also taken a new challenge or learning that why only food? Why not shift to different consumer products, keeping our vision in mind of innovative packaging and day-to-day use products. We'll definitely shift to new consumer products for innovative packaging. Which packaging? 80% of the packaging will be reused to make something really useful for the customer.
That's great. So you are expanding your business in terms of your offerings. That would be correct to say. Though you're not changing the line of the business completely, but you are catering to the larger, you are planning to cater to the larger audience by offering them the different kinds of products packaging.
Yes,
That's your plan for near future.
Yes.
Surabhi, it was wonderful to know your products, services, but now we want to know a bit about yourself on a personal front. And for that, we have a short rapid fire round. So, are you ready for that?
That sounds fun, yeah.
Surabhi, what's your favorite website?
Favorite website is Nika India. So that has been a favorite website for quite long because they keep upgrading, they keep changing. It is very colorful and very user friendly. So Nika is one of my favorite websites.
Good to know that. And what's your favorite book?
Favorite book, all-time favorite book, which I can open anytime, any day, any time of my happiness or learnings is Harry Potter, all the books. I have been a big Harry Potter fan as a kid, and I still watch Harry Potter movies and read Harry Potter books whenever I am happy or whenever I need motivation. So Harry Potter.
That's nice. Good to know that. Last question. As you are into a business where you need inspiration every now and then to do better, all days are not same. So, from where you drive inspiration from?
Every day there are different sources of inspiration, to tell you.
Okay.
So there are a lot of family members, my mother, my mother-in-law, who every day through their actions, they tell us how easy it is for them to multitask. So as an entrepreneur, it is really important to learn the art of multitasking, be it meetings, be it customers, be it product development. So multitasking, I learned from the ladies of my house. Second, the motivation to work every day, getting up. A lot of entrepreneurs or autobiographies that I read, I follow on Twitter and LinkedIn and Instagram. So any humble entrepreneur who has a greater vision, I'll be inclined towards getting inspired from them. That is one trait that really attracts me and I get inclined towards it. A big vision with the humility of doing something big and staying grounded always. So that are the two things that always inspire me to do something better.
That's so beautiful that you drive inspiration from everyone around you. First, the ladies from the family, and then from anyone who tries to do something different. Surabhi, thank you so much for giving your time for POOLit Pod and sharing your knowledge and lighting us with so many things that we can do in a sustainable living style. But before you leave, if you want to share a message with our viewers, what would that be?
Before sharing my final note on the interview, I would really like to congratulate you and your whole team for actually gathering all the like-minded people in one place and making it available for the viewers or the listeners to listen to it. That is a wonderful way of creating awareness in the society today. So kudos to you and your team at POOLit Pod. And to all the listeners who are listening, there'll be one simple message which is really easy to follow. Be kind, and everything else will fall into place. So I truly believe in this. If we be kind to the humans around, if we be kind to the animals and the nature, everything else, every day of yours will really fall into place. And the earth will definitely one day be cleaner, healthier, and greener.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that lovely advice. It was great talking to you once again. Thank you so much for sparing time for Bullet Pod.
Thank you so much, Nasima. It was really a pleasure talking to
Thank you
you.
so much for watching today's episode. If you like this video and want to watch more of such sustainable environmental related videos, then do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on other social media channels. Till then, take care. Signing off, Nasima Khan.